Okay, let's take a look at week 7, Childhood's End Unit, Movies and Adolescence. Just wanted to kind of let you guys know that this week's document may look a little different. You have the column that was on the left over here that had the information like the day that you should be doing it and the estimated time. That's been taken out so we could maximize the space on the HyperDoc. So that column is no longer there, but the information has just been transferred to that box, okay? And it should be highlighted in yellow when you see it. Okay, just a quick note before I go into the first screencast. Anytime you see this symbol right here, that tells you that there is a screencast available in that section. And that screencast should cover the day's assignment, okay? So please look for this symbol where you see it in the individual sections. And when you see this symbol, you want to click on the title heading for the screencast and not the image, okay? So if you click over here and you try to click this icon, this image, you're not going to get the screencast, all right? But you will want to click this right here to get the link, right, to the screencast, okay? So it should be highlighted for you in a different color, and you want to click on the title heading, and that will give you the screencast for the section. All right, so let's take a look. The first screencast is going to cover part 2, vocabulary, okay? And note that not all assignments that you are going to complete require a screencast. Like this is just a quick write. You don't need a screencast for that, okay? But part 2 is a vocabulary assignment. And it's important to note that these 7 vocabulary words are going to be in the Common Lit article that you're going to read this week, okay? So you'll see I've given you the vocabulary word here, the part of speech, and also the definition. Your assignment is to read through these words and definitions and then write a scenario in this box using all 7 of these vocabulary words, okay? When you write the vocabulary word, you want to highlight it in your writing, okay? So I might do something like this. The child was empathetic towards the others on the playground. Okay, so I want to come down here and I want to highlight empathetic so that I know that I have used that vocabulary word in my scenario. Now your scenario should be exactly that. It should be kind of a informal situation. You can really write about anything. I've given you some creative ideas right here for you to consider, but you can write about anything you want as long as it is a scenario or a situation. It can't just be you writing 7 different sentences using these vocabulary words and it doesn't make sense, okay? So if I write the child was empathetic towards the others on the playground, then my next sentence, right, needs to include some other word on here that also makes sense, okay? So I might say autonomy, which means the ability to make your own decisions without being controlled by anyone else. So I might follow with a sentence that talks about why autonomy is important to have in a playground situation, okay? So type your scenario here, include all 7 vocabulary words. You need a minimum word count of 50, and please include your word count. This assignment right here is worth 20 points in the language category. And reach out to your teacher if you have any questions.